some comics to open from Mark, and I have a box to open. I don't remember what's in the box. I'm gonna open that first, just because, you know, in case they put like killer bees in here or something like that. You know, they got, well, I didn't sell it for high enough money on eBay, so I'm gonna get back at the person and put killer bees in there. You know, weirder things that happen. Oh, this isn't from eBay. Okay, I remember now. Okay. So I ordered something and I needed another $10 to make it better. So $25 for this. I'm like, heck yeah, baby. So we got Universe Breakdown. I'd like G2 stuff. I love how crazy colorful it is. I also like how, what am I trying to say in English here? I'm stuttering. I love Lamborghinis. And I love, I said Minosaur? Nope. Yeah, it's Minosaur, but yeah. It's just so weird to see it in this color, because I had the white one when I was a kid. I never had this color version of him. But who cares? I mean, that's a beautiful... And yeah, the white one, it was like the cheapest I ever seen it was $45. I've never seen the white one in real life. And I would love to get it for my Defensor. Not Defensor. Minosaur. Now I got another cat here staring at me wanting to go outside. You know what's crazy is every time I open that door, a cat goes in and a cat goes out. And they come in, they eat 2 bites, and then they want to go right back out. It's like, I ain't got time to play with you guys every day. Like, all I do is take care of these cats. All right, so see what we got in the box from Mark and his dad. His dad mailed it. All right, so Legion of Comics does a 2-hour, or not 2-hour, every Tuesday is what I was trying to say. Every Tuesday has a show, and you see ABX is his comic shop. He has a LCS. I have a LDCS, long distance comic shop. And he does a thing where you can, you know, put the hashtag in at the end of the show, and he will draw for prizes. The prizes this week, and that looks like some really good stuff right there he sent me. So I'm excited about the older stuff, of course. Is the newer stuff. So he's always promoting the newer stuff. So I think these are the 2 main things. So we got a Supergirl comic, and it's a new one, but it's all in Supergirl number 4. Is that the title? And I will definitely give these a read. I know. I'm just looking at the art. The art's amazing on these. This is Elseworlds. I've seen the movie to this, so it really looks interesting. A League for Justice. So Gotham by Gaslight was the name of the show, movie. I think, yeah, it was a cartoon movie. I remember the one line that was cracked me up. It was, the guy was like, one day we can possibly go 35 miles per hour. And the one was like, gasp, that's unimaginable. Talking about how fast people may be able to travel one day. Yeah, Supergirl. It's really amazingly realistic. So there's the signature of the artist. All right, so I'm looking forward to reading those. Oh, I feel the cards. There they are. Oh, so I got 2 cards or more. So usually Monkey gets to do the card selection. Let's see what they are. We got Wonder Woman. And these are the really, really good art cards. I've had some of these in the past. All my books are out in the shed except for like a few. Skybox. I actually had a friend named Ross that his aunt worked at Skybox in Durham, North Carolina. And this was back when I was in college, which was 1994, yeah. And he would show me things that he got from his aunt that were uncut sheets. I was like, whoa, no way. And he was a comic book guy too. And I was just shocked. So yeah, so his aunt worked there, and he would get stuff all the time from her, you know, uncut sheets, promo cards, things like that. I think these are part of like the Masterpiece collection. They got that gold writing on them. Hal Jordan, which is my favorite Green Lantern. I like all the Green Lanterns, but I grew up with Hal Jordan, so I guess I got to give him kudos. Wasn't until I was a little bit older I found out there was an Alan Scott. I was like, whoa, a guy with the last name Scott. Hey, I wonder if we're related somehow. And then Damage. Oh, I do remember him drawing these cards, because I remember Damage was going, I actually know who Damage is. I think I've read a few of his comics back in the day. This was a brand new hero in the 90s. Kind of like a teenager that just couldn't figure out his powers at first. And I only read like a few issues, so I can only vaguely remember that. I remember he blew up an entire city or something, or maybe the football field. I think it was like the entire football field at his high school. So I don't remember when we were getting to the suit part. I remember him just kind of first 3 issues, I guess, trying to figure his stuff out. Now here's some stuff that, ooh, look at this. All right, we got a lot of really cool stuff here. Oh man, Aquaman. All right, so I was going to pull my pocket out, but I've already slipped into something more comfortable. But I definitely carry an Aquaman action figure everywhere I go. People want to know who we are. So here it is, Legion of Comics. That is his logo. And I got some, this is a magnet, cool. My refrigerator's got Goofy, Mickey, Donald. It's got some, it's got the 3 guys. Some strawberry shortcake. A really, really old thing I painted when I was a kid. A mouse. There should be a cat and a dog up there. They must have fell already. The Jesus Lives, a snake, and a few other things on my kitchen. And a picture of my dad pulling me and my cousin Chris in a wagon behind his lawnmower. So ABX Comics and Games. Supergirl. Oh, this is like a little identification card. There's that thing that I've never scanned with before. I don't know. It just always makes me feel like the mark of the beast when I do that. So I don't know what it's supposed to do. I guess you scan it with your camera, because every time I put it up to the camera's like, would you like me to open that website? I'm like, no, because they might go, here, we took your money. Oh, is it supposed? It's supposed to look old. I was about to say, is it old? So this is a $4.99 issue, variant cover by Mark Spears. Oh, it's Aquaman number 7. It just looks really old on the front cover. So I was like, that looks really good. I just opened an Aquaman action figure. He's not in here. Because, anyway. And he's got Marsha Brady hair, which is really strange. I was like, if I get a short hair head, I'd put it on that one, because his suit's really cool. I'm not going to use him as my pocket pal because he has shark fins on him, and those really would hurt. They gouge into your leg. So this is a newer comic. Oh, look, it's got, his name is Zan and Jane, I think was the name of the twins. It's been so long. It's like Zan and Jane. It is Mira. Huh, I didn't know she had a suit and everything. She always wore like blue, I thought. He got a beard? So this is Aqua Lad from when I was a kid. Tempest is what he became after that. Yep, Garth. Jackson? What the heck? This is like thousands of years in the future or something. Jackson was just a teenager last time I was read anything by the Teen Titans. He was in it. That looks cool. That'd make a cool action figure. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to read that one. Cool. Justice Society of America. You know what's weird is I just saw this today up at I think it was this issue, because I know he was on the front cover, but he could be on the front cover of many of them. There was 2 different series. There's an 8-issue series and a 9-issue series. But I was just up at the thrift store today. I was looking for a mouse pad of all things. But there was one box of comics that, I'm like, I didn't have my thing with me, so I'm like, I don't know if I have this one or not. Still don't know off the top of my head. I mean, it looks familiar, but that's because I just saw it like earlier today, right after eating at Taco Bell. And that's why I gotta get home. I gotta run for the border. So cool. Thanks, Mark. Another Aquaman. Man, I'm getting a lot of Aquaman stuff. He must know that I like Aquaman. Maybe you just did it for that. Big Alabama. Do you have any of the Mego World's Greatest Superheroes? They recently released reproductions of the original DC figures, and honestly, they aren't nearly as good. Yeah, I know. The new bodies, I don't like them as much. I was just showing on my last video, I got Gore in the mail today. I've been looking forward to him since I pre-ordered him. Like, I woke up one morning, I wake up at 4:44. I went on an email. I got an email from the company that puts these out, and I was like, I went to the thing, I was like, order him and order his twin sister, I guess. Because they did not make this when I was a kid, but they made this when I was a kid, and he didn't have movable hands for one thing. And I just made a video, a live one on this, because I was like, oh, I'm so happy to get this. So happy. But speaking of Mego, I did just open one of these from my store. I got these. This was the Grim Reaper. I was like, I hate the red on him. So I'm going to make him into a skateboarder. He's going to be like the Powell Peralta. This is the Mego bodies that are good. Like, they have the rubber band going through them, but they did something stupid with the company. Like they crisscrossed the bands, which makes me want to turn around. And they did it to the girls, that redheaded girl from that TV show that I've never seen. I don't know. It has a guy, a woman. I think her name's Peggy or something. But anyway, I think I may have seen one episode. And I was like, this is not for me. But she's a Mego figure I got for like $2.50 at Ollie's one time. And both of them, they're like this. Like that, every time you do like this, they want to fly back around. But yeah, this is the original. I think this is Type 2 Mego bodies because the Type 2 has 3 things across here. The Type 1 is more like, see this leg? He's got one side and the other side for the arms as well. Now the new ones are on a different body altogether. They're not even stringed in the middle, which I guess is because they couldn't figure out somebody to do it right. And they're not as posable. They're really not. I like these. They're more flexible. And then there is a Type S body, which I like because it's double jointed everything. But that has to cost a fortune. His neck's a little short, but I don't care. I'm going to give him a really cool shirt. Get him a skateboard, and I don't know. I mean, I got plenty of skateboards. I was going to do a video today, maybe with some skateboards and do some comparison shots and pick out a skateboard for him, like one of these maybe, because it's got like a skull on it. But yeah, so Mego, absolutely. Yeah, the rubber bands are so much better. I'm not sure why reproductions they decided to go with a new body, cheaper. And given those awful stickers on the logo, Superman doesn't stick. Well, the original, to be honest with you, didn't stick that well. They stick for a while, but if you ever find an old Superman, he's not gonna have the logo on his shirt. It's just gonna come off. Unless somebody kept him in the package. Even in the package, they're on the ground from the original ones. Yeah, so I already got an Aquaman, for instance, from that line when they first redid it. Maybe even that was under Mattel's thing. Mattel did some weird ones that had these bodies that you had to go in there and pull their rubber band up, put this, like, you had to cut something out of a pipe and stick it on there to keep them from flopping over. Because let me just show you. Like, they kept on wanting to flop over the way they made them. And so you had to go in there and put a pipe in there, like a little clear piece of plastic, and it kept them from flopping over. I don't know what they were thinking, but anyway, those are easy fix. There you go. So we got Aquaman from Shark Week. So is this like, I think he said it was promotional. It was like 2 Tuesdays ago. Orin. Got lots of Aquaman stuff. That's cool. Alright, so let me see. Figures Toys Company made some. Yeah, now Figures Toys were like $25 each. I got Batgirl from that. And Robin and a few others. Because when I was a kid, I had Batgirl and Robin. Turned on with the logos printed on. Yeah, they were high quality, but they were high priced. I don't know how much they are, if they still make them. But the quality control on them wasn't very good. Well, I know the heads rattled on a few of mine, which was kind of strange. Like, I got some characters that they never made when I was a kid. I think Zan and Jane were 2 of them from the Wonder Twins. And then here's an old Flash comic. This is from like 35-cent era, so it was definitely when I was a kid. Probably 1975, 78. Oh my gosh, I was right on the money. Because I know around 79 they became 40 cents, somewhere around there. And they went to 50 cents in my 5th grade. I was like, dang, they're just like climbing the ladder really quickly. And they topped out for 75 cents for a while. See my keys. Okay, so this was before they did the backstory. I think when they increased it to 40 cents, they gave you 8 extra pages in the back, and it was like, I think he had Firestorm in the back of his. So this was before that. So coming this summer, the DC Explosion, more like the DC Implosion. I guess the 77 was the Implosion. But yeah, when they went up to 40 cents, I think that was whenever they started putting in the back of theirs the 8 extra pages, and he got Firestorm in the back of his. And it may not have been back in every one of them, maybe in every 3rd issue like they did with some other ones. Because Action Comics did every 3rd issue was something, it was the consistent thing. Like, that comic book got cut off really quick. Firestorm only had 6 issues before they kapoots on him. And then they continued his story in the back of Flash, and then he got his own, which won like 100 issues. Ooh, it's a brand new box. Should I open it? Oh, Aquaman! I love it. I love all this Aquaman loving I'm getting here. Like, I got Aquaman comic. I like the Flash of these other ones too. They're awesome, but I got this Aquaman. I got something else Aquaman, but I mean, it's like great. I'm getting all this Aquaman loving. Yeah, I know, sweetheart. You want to go back out after you ate 5 bits of food. He got 5 bits of food. He wants to go back out. But he's a sweetie. A little bit. You can hold on a little bit longer. All right, I'm going to open this. If a little bit will let... You going to let me open this? Now he wants my arm to pet him. All right, so let's open this. If a little bit will let me. Yeah, he's going back in the other room. He just wanted a little bit of loving. And he's going to go back there and get a few more bits of food. All right. So again, Skybox, Ross Cangelosi, if you're out there. I wonder where he's at nowadays. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Mayhem in Disguise. Oh, is this from the Death of Superman era? The Return of Superman. Okay. That was a great series, by the way. I remember when the Death of Superman happened, I was in college. I don't think I ever got any of these cards. I remember that border, but I remember it being around, I think it was around the comic books. On to Metropolis. This suit. Oh my gosh, that's so funny because I just got the figure in the mail that has that suit on him. Right there. Ta-da. Because this is from the 1990s Man of Steel line. A strange Kryptonian war suit has journeyed step by step. A strange Kryptonian war suit has journeyed step by step. How does the war suit? I thought he just had the Fortress of Solitude make it for him. You know, I don't think I ever finished reading it. I read, like, I wanted to read the Death of Superman up through the Reign of the Supermen, but I don't remember. Now I want to go back and reread it. See if I can, like, because, you know, we've had so many retakes of that, like the movie, totally different. There's the Eradicator. He turned out to be the, oops, spoiler alert. He turned out to be the bad guy, basically. Or, a lot of people like him. Maybe he wasn't the bad guy. This guy turned out to be a bad guy, and I was actually rooting for him to be the Superman. Like the whole Terminator thing. See, there's his suit. That thing right there, it must be a Liefeld thing. Out of all the Reign of the Superman, though, I have to be honest, Superboy was the coolest. Sorry, I'm reading to myself. I'm just like looking at it. That's a really epic one. I think this was the front cover of one of them, like Action Comics or something. All right, so which numbers did I get? My brain was like wanting to put the numbers in order, so I better not do that. All right, 54, 58, 94, 98, 52, 92. It's like I'm having only even numbers here. 60. That's weird. That is so strange. I got 52, 54, 58. Okay, I didn't get a 56. And then 60. Those are all in the same group, basically. And then it skips to 92, 94, 96, 98. All the 90s that are even, except for 90. That's very strange. I feel like they came with some cards in the comic books whenever they did the Superman Returns. All right, that's a lot of stuff, man. So I got some good comics to read. Definitely interested in reading about the modern Aquaman stuff, too. All right, well, all right. So I just, I guess, Big Alabama. I don't know what happened, but hope you guys are doing okay. Thanks for coming by and joining me. And I'll see you guys later. It's hot in this kitchen for some reason. I thought we were getting colder temperatures this week. I will hopefully get them soon. But I will hopefully you guys see you guys later. I just wanted to come on and do a live because I thought this was from eBay, the box, and no, it was from Walmart. So tomorrow's Transformers Tuesday. Maybe I'll do a thing on it. Yeah. All right. See you guys later. Bye.